EA Sports. To the game.
Hi, this is John Mack, and alongside me is Pat Cash, former Wimbledon champion, and we are pumped up for a great day of tennis.
This looks like it's going to be an absolute ripper today. The key today for Maria Sharapova really is her consistency. If she drops her consistency down and makes some mistakes, she could be in trouble. So it's important for her to make sure that she keeps in the rallies early on in the match.
Navratilova elected to serve. Top.
Well, John, I'm really looking forward to this one. Let's get into it. And the winner! What a great ground stroke! Oh, on the run, snap forehand, down the line.
Obviously, there's a need to make your opponent get on the move and to challenge their fitness level, right, Pat?
Well, absolutely. You've got to make your opponent move. You've got to test out their strengths and their weaknesses. You'll see how quick they are, see if they what their agility is like. And it's the only way, really, to get to the weakness is to find one of the strengths and hit it back the other side. It just doesn't get any better than that. Well, 1 point at a time here. First serve. Great angle for a cross-court winner. All right, John. Discuss the pros and cons of hitting your shots deep.
There's not too many tugs, first of all. I mean, perhaps you won't be in position to volley if you're moving into net because players hit it so fast. So maybe there's a con there. But when you hit good depth, it gives your opponent less time and he's feeling more pressure that he's going to come up with something special. Highly recommended to hit with depth.
It's a good effort to keep the pressure on here. She's incredible. Well, that just shows how talented she is.
I'll tell you, the one thing about the women's game is things can turn around in a hurry. If she looked out of the game, next thing you know, she wins 4 points in a row and roars back.
Well, the forehand quite often is the most dominant shot in the game of tennis. And some of these top players, boy, can they hit a winner from absolutely anywhere. And quick footwork, of course, and a lot of power through the shot is one way that they can get into the correct position to hit the winner. 30, John. You know, she hasn't got the biggest serve in the world, and she's made a couple of errors so far. Oh, what tactics is she going to play now?
I'll tell you, she's got to dig down a little bit here and really try to play some high percentage tennis.
Oh, my old coach used to say, backhand must go over the net. Not this time. Yeah, she's in a good position now. She's a broken serve.
Okay. So many of the players now, you see, they're so aggressive off the return.
She's got a lot of power, doesn't she?
A lot of power. They're taking the power off the serve and they're ripping it back almost as fast as it's coming at them. And that, you didn't see that in the old days. That's very impressive.
Good break.
Players looking to hold serve, consolidate the break, and really take charge here in this match.
You've got to have great hands to hit a cross-court volley winner like that. All right, Mac, what's the advantage of a good approach shot?
Well, you get your opponent off guard and perhaps off balance. And your momentum is moving for you, and you're feeling like you've hit a confident shot. There's different ways to hit a good approach shot. You can chip and charge and try to use depth. You can also use an angle, or you can use out-and-out power. All three of those can give you a good approach shot.
Oh, you've got to be kidding. She's in it for a winner, that backhand. Oh, that just came from nowhere, didn't it? All right, John. You know your opponent's got a weakness, but you can't seem to get there. You can't seem to beat him. What's the option to do?
Well, give him credit for masking it, or give him credit for minimizing it and running around it. Say he's got a bad backhand, not hitting backhands. So what you can't do is just say, look, put up a big sign and go, here I am, I'm coming to your weakness. The professionals are good enough to sort of counteract that.
Another big point here for her. Oh, that's a great return. Time that for a winner. Well, again, that thumping forehand into the backhand corner. Oh, she did that big serve perfectly. Just smacked it for a winner. Well, there's a great serve. She's certainly going to probably put a lot of pressure on her opponent now.
When you feel like your opponent's returning well, usually what you do is you start to try to serve harder, go for closer to the lines, and that's what her opponent's doing now.
She's putting too much into it, you think?
A little bit too much, getting out of her element there, not in the comfort zone, and that's because of the return game there. Excellent break of serve.
Unbelievable. What a winner.
What's the pros and cons of attacking the net? I know you love this. Well, I love this. Obviously, you too. But you need to get into net and position yourself well. Arthur Ashe used to tell me, cover the line. Cut off that angle, so if the guy goes cross-court, you can just stick your racket out. Sometimes you need to hit the approach softer to give you more time to give yourself that position. Sometimes you need to try to rip the winner to end the point.
Game point now. Very well to get back into the point. And cross-court, clean winner. Only 2 points away from the game.
After just having been broken. That often happens in tennis. You lose your serve, but you refocus and bring the intensity up and try to get that break right back.
Well, a great comeback.
How about that? 4 winners in a row. That's not bad. That's impressive. Okay, the player is looking for a strong service game here to consolidate the break and really take control of this match.
Well, she's about to serve at the start of the game. Set that play up lovely. Put a nice smash away. Well, that's a great cross-court forehand winner. Oh, that's gone into the net. She might have to take some off this second serve and get it in. Well, she can get out of this game with a good serve here. Well, Martina Navratilova, she's got the shot, doesn't she? Yeah, she is breaking serve.
She's another girl that doesn't hit the ball as hard as some of the other players, but what she does do is put a lot of pressure on you. She's got a knack for knowing where the ball's going to come. She's got some excellent touch, and she just knows what she's doing out there on a quick court. That's why she won so many Wimbledon titles.
Well, she's got it all lined up, Josh. She's serving for the match.
It's all about nerves now. You dream about this position, to get to a point where you're serving for the match. But she's got to step it up here and really focus in. That doesn't mean go for 4 aces the next game. Let's get some good high percentage first serves in.
Oh, pure reflex from that big serve. Clean winner. down the line. A bit of trouble down 2 break points, but this first serve is so important.
Just having been broken. This would be huge right here if she could get the break back.
Well, that's a good effort. And right now, there's a bit of rebuilding to be done. No unforced errors, I think, is the key here.
Obviously, you can employ spins more on the grass court, don't you think, Pat? You used to do that, especially up that backhand.
Well, I think the slice backhand is a crucial thing. I think certainly when the ball is short, I believe it's a great opportunity to get into the net and use your volleys.
Player about 30 down right now. You got to get a first serve in here, right? You're desperate for a 3 point.
Yeah, you got to. Well, you know, and next point, of course, love 40, you're in real trouble. So looking for a big first serve here and get a quick point. Oh, she got that too far. Missed that volley wide. Here we are, match point. There's certainly some things tried there and ended up working pretty well.
Well, that's why she came here and played this event. She wanted to try a few different things. Obviously, you try to lead up and peak at the right moment, so you get to go at this event a little bit differently, but nonetheless you want to win, so it was a job well done.
Well, we're going to have to wrap up a fantastic night of action. Unfortunately, it must come to an end. This is Pat Cash alongside John McEnroe saying, see you later.